Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome to Scrum and Hip Hop. In hip hop, cadence is all about rhythm and flow. It's how MCs spit lyrics over beats. It's their unique voice and style and form of expression. We all know that teams are different, right? They're made up of different people, maybe working on different products, have their own ways of working, unique rhythms and flows. So when we roll out Scrum, why do we go with the 2-week cadence by default? Now, I've heard folks say, that's how you're supposed to do it. Like if you don't do it that way, you're doing it all wrong. But are you? In this episode, we're going to talk about the why and how of cadence. When Scrum is rolled out, somebody insists that everyone should run in 2-week sprints. It's the same old story. We preach that we want self-organized, self-managed teams, but when it comes to cadence, we crave conformity and compliance. When you look at the most recent data across the industry globally, 2.4 weeks is the average sprint length. Why do we do that? Now, I'm not saying 2 weeks is wrong. I'm just saying you got to put some thought behind it. To put this in perspective, let's use LL Cool J, DMX, and Busta Rhymes as a hip-hop case study in cadence. There's 3 links down in the description. Mama Said Knock You Out by LL Cool J, Get It on the Floor by DMX, and Break Your Neck by Busta Rhymes. Take a moment to listen to each song and pay close attention to the cadence. Did you hear that? Did you hear how their cadences were different? Different rhythm, different flows, yet they shared similar outcomes. Now imagine if they had the same record producer who insisted they all have the same cadence. Like rappers, teams are successful when their cadence is on their own terms. It has to be in service of their expected outcomes. It's got to work for their team members, their stakeholders, and product goals. Now you can read the Scrum guide for yourself, but even that don't demand 2 weeks. In fact, nothing says you can't roll in 1-month sprints, 3-week sprints, 1 week, or even a day. But with so many options, how do you decide on the right cadence? I'm gonna make it real simple. You got a short project or building a new product with lots of risk and uncertainty? You need customer validation early and often? Go with shorter sprints. Now, if you got a long running project or an established product, all you're doing is making regular updates, increasing performance, or doing upgrades, you got a solid user base, there's low risk, go with longer sprints. Keep in mind, these aren't rules, only a guide. It's up to you to figure out what's right for you. Now, I'm not saying change a sprint length at random, but do the work to find out what works in your context. Once you figure that out, stick with it. That's how you're going to build consistency. Sometimes a 2-week cadence is the right thing to do. You may be rolling in 2-week sprints right now, and things are working out great. Cool, good for you. But have you asked why? Are you confident that it's not dumb luck? The point isn't to sprint blindly, but to use it as an opportunity to inspect and adapt using empirical data. Put some thought into what cadence works in your context so your team can roll at a consistent, sustainable pace. So don't sleep on hip hop. It's more than just beats, samples, and rhymes. Much love for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next episode. This is Scrum and Hip Hop, where Agile meets rhythm and poetry. And I'm out.